One popular and very generous gift for your new grad is a car, but what kind of vehicle do you buy? Joining us with more details is the Executive Editor of Autotrader, Brian Moody. Hey, Brian.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It's so great to have you here, and it's fun to talk about buying a car. How can graduates narrow down their search when they start shopping?
So there's a couple things you should consider. If you're a recent college grad, for example, you're probably going to you want something economical. So think about things like fuel economy, price. Think about whether or not you want to buy a new car or not. Also, if you're buying a car for, say, your high school grad, there is one thing to consider that most people don't really think about. Say they're going to go away to college, you want them to have a nice car. Make sure that where they're going, there's a lot of places to get that car serviced.
That is a great tip. Now, as we're going out to shop, maybe at a dealership or online, what kind of questions should we know to ask or things that we should know about before we even start?
So one of the things to know is how is the car going to be used? So are you going to be living in an area where it's snowy? Do you need to go off-road? Do you tow? These are things to ask for most people. If you're a recent college grad or say, you got your first job, maybe those things don't apply to you. But the way things are these days, people are doing more and more outdoorsy and adventure-y things. And what you want to do is make sure that your car can do all of that with you.
What are your top selections for, say, a new graduate or even a first-time buyer?
Yeah, so there's a couple of cars that they should be looking at that are, they have that combination of reliability and usefulness. So the Hyundai Santa Fe is a good one. It's a small SUV. Also, a lot of these cars are good both new and used. So consider something like a Toyota Prius. It's a hybrid. It gets amazing fuel economy. It's good for trips. It's good for in the city, and they're usually low priced. Also, the Honda Civic. Honda Civics are just great cars, no matter what. Again, new or used, a Honda Civic is going to be great. New ones are a little bit nicer than maybe, say, a used car. Also, if you're looking to get an electric car, there's a couple that are sort of affordable, and that would be the Chevrolet Bolt and the Nissan Leaf. The Nissan Leaf is one of the most affordable all-electric cars that you can get, but make sure, like we said before, make sure you have a place to charge up.
Let's talk about the difference, and you talked about this, new, used, or pre-owned certified. So tell us the differences between a new, used, and pre-owned certified car.
Right, so a used car is just something that you would get from a classified, or maybe your neighbor is selling it. A new car, obviously, has never been owned by anybody else. You go down to the dealership, you get yourself a brand new car. It has that new car smell. You're gonna pay for that. Those cars are a little bit more expensive, but some people think that's totally worth it. In the middle is something we call certified pre-owned. And what that is a used car that's been taken in by a dealership. And what they do is they fix it, they clean it, and they apply certain, let's just say, fixes to it that the manufacturer requires. And then what you get is a manufacturer-backed warranty after you buy the car. So this car has been inspected, it's been detailed, it has the right safety equipment, all of those things for a certified pre-owned car. And you're going to get the remainder of the new car warranty, plus often, most of the time, an additional warranty on the engine and the powertrain. So that's kind of an in-between new and used way to go.
Where can viewers go for more info?
For more information, you can go to autotrader.com. We have tons of car reviews and advice on how to find the right car for you. And if you really want, you can click a box that will say, I only want to see cars where I do a test drive at home. I don't want to go to a dealership.
Brian, thank you so much for the great information.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, be sure to join us next month when Brian is with us again to talk about your must-have car tips for your summer road trips.